customs of the people are vain. It's vanity what you believe in. It's vanity what you do. Going to church is vanity. Go to church depressed and gay, and come out depressed and gay.
That's right. For one cut of a tree out of the forest.
Look at that big old Christmas tree right there, man. One cut a tree out of the forest. That's how it got there. I don't know if that's fake or real, but if it's real, somebody cut that big ass tree out of the forest.
Right.
You understand? This is a custom in the Bible, talking about the customs of the people, the heathens. Read on.
You mean everything you need because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Blacks, Latino, and American Indians, listen up, man. In these last days, it is time for us to be obedient. It is time for us to stop doing what we want to do and start doing what the Most High God told us to do. You understand? Right. You could, brother. Give me Colossians 2:8. We've been living in this place far too long. We see ICE destroy our Latino brothers, running up in our neighborhoods, man, deporting them back to Mexico and South America. You understand? Our Haitian brothers going through hell. The tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes, been going through hell in this place. Enough is enough, man. It's time for us to turn back to the Lord, man. Because he's the one person that can make all this stuff end overnight if we decide to serve him.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you.
The word beware means be aware. Do not let any man spoil you. Spoil means to destroy you. You understand? Go ahead.
Through philosophy and vain deceit.
That's one thing America is full of. Vain philosophies and deceit, man.
Right.
How the hell Jesus is going to be white? How the hell is that even possible? Christmas is not even in the Bible. You understand that? How the hell would you celebrate Thanksgiving talking about the Pilgrims and Indians got together and had a big-ass feast when it was full of bloodshed? You heard about the Trail of Tears? You heard about Andrew Jackson? You heard about the 300 peace treaties that the white man did not keep not one of them? Hell, black people ain't get reparations. How the hell you gonna believe some story about some Pilgrims and Indians? How the hell you gonna talk about, what's the nonsense they got now? Love is love, and being transgender. There's how many genders now? Man, all this garbage philosophies we learn here in America, man. Manifest destiny. A white man don't see no fence. He just take all your damn land. You gotta put a fence up for him to say, well, hold on, where the borders at?
Right.
He'll just take. You understand? What's the Independence Day? What the hell's the letter? July 4th. You know, the Declaration of Independence, the forefathers, all their racist damn philosophies that they laid down that we follow here, man.
Right.
It's ridiculous, man. Read that again.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Beware.
Be aware. Just listen up and pay attention, man. You see inside it says beware of the fence. You know you better think twice before hopping that fence.
That's right.
You read this Bible, it's telling you to be aware. Listen up.
Lest any man spoil you
Uh-huh.
through philosophy and vain deceit.
Uh-huh.
After the tradition of men.
Tradition of God.
Tradition of men.
Tradition of Christ.
Tradition of men.
Traditions of men. Be aware of the traditions of men. What are some traditions of men? Pagan holidays.
That's right.
Voting on who's going to rule over you. You understand? Eating whatever you want to eat is a tradition of man.
Right.
Because this Bible has a menu in it of clean and unclean foods. You understand? Traditions of men is having sex with who you want to have sex with. And the Bible says man should lay with woman and woman should lay with man. But America tells you what? Whatever the hell you want. You understand? Read that last part again.
After the tradition of men.
Singing in that damn choir, celebrate Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving.
Right.
You understand? Traditions of men, not according to God. Read on.
After the rudiments of the world.
Right. This was old, man. That Christmas tree is old as Nimrod, man. That Christmas tree you see right there is older than this Bible.
Right.
And we got blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians living in hell, still chasing after the traditions of men and the vain philosophies of this place, America, which is soon to burn. Babylon the Great is going to burn, man. Read on.
And not after Christ.
And that's the problem. We're not chasing after Christ. We're in fraternities and sororities, Christian churches, doing nativity scenes, following all these vain traditions, pagan holidays and rituals, but not after Christ. You don't find to celebrate Christmas in the Bible, but you do find the pagan roots and traditions of that evergreen tree right there. And we're going to get right into it, brother. You understand? Any more on that? All right, give me Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. You understand? We're going to tell you how wicked and evil Christmas, the tradition, the philosophy, the practice of putting a Christmas tree in your house. Celebrating Christmas is against God. And if you're a Christian, especially black and Latino, you ain't going to have no white Christmas. How the hell are you going to be Latino when ICE is locking up your damn brothers, man? Right. How the hell can you celebrate Christmas when our blacks and Latino and Haitian brothers are going through hell right now? Right. Damn you rich black folks of Israel, man. You got all these powerful podcasts and presidential seats to speak the truth, and what you choose to do with it, continue to lie, man, and push this garbage Christmas narrative, man. Read what you got, brother.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you.
Right, the Lord speaks it to Israelites, man. This book is written to Israelites for Israelites, man. It fell into the hands of heathens. Pay attention, blacks and Latinos. Go ahead.
O house of Israel.
There it is right there. House of Israel. Just like one big ass family. Think about your house when you read this Bible, man. And your father giving you instructions in that house. Read on.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the who?
Of the heathen.
We consider every nation outside of Israel heathens.
Right.
Heathen nations. Uncircumcised heathen nations. Physically and spiritually uncircumcised. You understand? We consider all the nations outside of Israel heathens. And what comes with heathens? Their traditions, their gods, their practices, their philosophies. Right. Not according to blacks, Latinos, though. We go by this Bible. The rest of the heathen nations, they have their own practices and traditions. We're about to keep reading to find out which ones. Go ahead.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
That's right. And don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. You know, what's that old group? The Hell Bop, chasing the damn Common in the 90s. All them fools died with Nikes on. Right. Drinking some magic potion. Heaven's Gate. Following some stupid white man talking about the damn quasars and some comet that's supposed to come by and take them to heaven. Well, that didn't happen. They died in a room on bunk beds wearing Nikes, drinking some magic potion. Looking at the damn stars, man. What about those solar eclipse and the summer, winter solstice? And your energies are lined up with being a Capricorn? That's gonna get your head cut off when Christ return.
That's right.
Read on.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
That's why heathens are dismayed at them, not Israelites. We're not to be dismayed at the signs of heaven. We ain't got time to be looking up stars when you're looking at that clock when you gotta punch in doing 12-hour shifts. Right. How the hell you dismayed at the signs of heaven when your light bill is due? Right. You want child support. You got high blood pressure. The police behind you. Your tags expired. You ain't got no time to be looking at the stars. Read on.
Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
Hang on the customs, the way people do things, the traditions, the philosophies, the customs of the people, not Israelites. It says the who?
For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people, the heathens are vain. You understand? Vain means nothing. The customs of the people are absolute nothing. You can tell by Easter. Rabbits don't lay eggs. You can tell they had a damn Christmas parade earlier this morning down here in Fayetteville. That's the customs of the people. Always want to parade and celebrate paganism. They done dirty look at the damn street. There's trash all over the damn place. Right. They done left trash every damn where. It's like some clean people, man. Holy and separate. The customs of the people are vain. They done trashed this whole place up for nothing. Right. Just to go home and do what? Sit around a fireplace and you know, praise Donald Trump for locking up Latinos? That's right. bastards in this place. The customs of the people are vain. It's vanity what you believe in. It's vanity what you do. Going to church is vanity. Go to church depressed and gay, and come out depressed and gay.
That's right. For one, cut of a tree out of the forest.
Look at that big old Christmas tree right there, man. One cut a tree out of the forest. That's how it got there. I don't know if that's fake or real. But if it's real, somebody cut that big ass tree out of the forest.
Right.
You understand? This is a custom in the Bible, talking about the customs of the people, the heathens. Read on.
That's right. The work of the hands of the workman.
That's right. Somebody had to get an axe or a chainsaw and chop that baby down. Back then, wasn't no chainsaw. They had axes. A workman. It took a little sweat to cut that tree down, man. Now you can just go to Walmart, Target, and buy a stiff tree in the box.
Right.
You know what I mean? A little plastic, fake pine smelling tree because of technology and we in the future. But back then, the custom is still the same. How that Christmas tree got right here in Fayetteville is the same way folks was doing it back in the Bible. Go ahead.
With the axe. Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold.
What do you see? Silver and gold, man. They deck it with silver and gold, just like the Psalms say. Deck it means to decorate. Deck is short for decorate.
That's right.
It's in the word. They deck it with silver and gold. These are traditions of paganism, vain philosophy, and deceit.
Right.
Taking a damn tree. Have you thought about how silly that is? You know, Americans think they're so smart that we excel above everybody. But yet still we got Christmas trees in our damn living room, man. An object that belongs outside in your damn house.
Right.
It don't make any sense. We read it right here in the Bible how stupid and vain it is. And then you're going to decorate it with silver and gold.
Right.
This is pagan. And if you're black and Latino and you're a Christian, you should be paying attention and ask yourself, why am I stupid? Why am I continually following this pagan holiday and being broke every year?
Right.
And it's okay to be stupid because we were all once silly one time. Right. But the good news is that you can undo stupid by learning the truth.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
That's right. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not.
Yeah, it took a little work to get this Christmas tree up. You had to fasten it so it stay upright. You understand? When it was in the ground, it had roots to keep it still. Right. Now, once you cut the tree, you gotta fasten it with hammers and nails.
Right.
Or some type of tree holder, like you see right here, while this tree is standing erected straight up. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree.
Yeah, they're upright like the palm tree. Upright. There's something about upright fixtures that the so-called heathens love. They like upright things. You know where I'm going with this. Everything's always upright. Washington Monument, upright. Church steeple, upright. That's Christmas tree, upright.
Right.
Stripper pole, upright.
Right.
God, good night. What are you trying to say? Could the Christmas tree be symbol of a penis? A phallus? Could it be? Yeah, like the Washington Monument. What else is upright? The obelisk, upright. Look at Egypt. All these upright. You know what they was doing? Google Gab.
Good night.
You'll see upright. There's something about heathens and paganism and upright fixtures.
Right.
Reading along. Go ahead.
But speak not.
They don't speak at all. This Christmas tree that you decorated and put in your living room has zero phonetic powers. It can't speak. It can't talk. Go ahead.
They must needs be born.
Because the tradition was that Nimrod was buried under this tree. And I don't care what Google says, this is real fact. This apparently, according to what they call folklore, folktale, Nimrod was buried under this tree, and his mother and him had an ancestral relationship. She couldn't let him go. When he died, they put his ass under the tree and said what? My son lives in this tree. It scared the hell out of simple blacks and Latinos. It scared the hell out of the heathens. And if you don't come pay tribute to this tree, it's gonna come alive and kill you. And your head's gonna be hanging on this tree. That's where you get the Christmas ornament. It used to be actually heads of heathens and God's chosen people.
Right.
Hanging on the Christmas tree, all based off of BS lie. That's why this Bible is telling you the tree can't talk. It has no power. Why? Because at one point in time, Negroes are scared of a tree. And I know that's true now because Negroes are scared of voodoo right now.
Right.
You tell somebody black, you tell a black person, somebody can put a hex on you, they, oh, go down, oh, don't do this.
Right.
You scared right now if somebody say they gonna put a, yeah, step on a crack, break your mama's back.
Good night.
We're so superstitious now. That's why the Bible said, don't split the pole. The Bible just told you, it just told you don't look at the stars of heaven and traditions and pagan philosophies. He know that we simple people. We believe this nonsense. Just the same way you believe if you don't have a Christmas tree in your house, you really don't have the spirit of Christmas.
Right.
All of it goes, it's all spiritual. It's not carnal. You're stupid though. Read on.
Because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them.
They can't go. That means at the time, they can't go and kill you and put your hand on a tree. Don't be afraid. They can't go and they can't do what else?
Because they cannot go.
You shouldn't be scared of a Christmas tree. Or you shouldn't be, terrified of the spirit behind this tree because they can't move, they can't go. What else?
Be not afraid of them.
Don't be afraid of them. And you line it up with the stars too. Don't be afraid of a lunar eclipse. That's God's work. What the hell are you gonna do? Stop it? Just put your stupid shades on and look up. Don't be like Donald Trump, you look right at the damn thing. You can't stop what God has. What you scared of?
Right.
Go ahead.
For they cannot do evil.
Man, that tree cannot do evil. It's an evergreen pine tree that you're so dumb that we put it in our living rooms and worship it.
That's right.
We bend over backwards doggy style to put Christmas presents under it for bad kids and family members who don't deserve it.
Right.
And then you go to church and say Christmas is about Jesus. Well, where's the present for Jesus?
Right.
What you buy Jesus for Christmas? What was on his Christmas list? Tell me, somebody. What was on Jesus' Christmas list?
Right.
The whole ritual of Christmas is homosexual, pagan, vain, and the Lord hates it.
That's right.
Read on.
Neither also is it in them to do good.
That tree can't do good or evil. It's a damn tree. You understand? That you decorate it with silver and gold. And the Lord is going to be against you for doing such. Go ahead.
Verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great.
That's right, because the Lord is great and that Christmas tree is trash. Drop that, brother. Give me James 1:22. You understand? We have to learn in 2025 that celebrate pagan holidays does not get you out of oppression. It puts you deeper into oppression.
That's right.
The Lord's going to be against you. There's so many reasons why you should not celebrate Christmas. It's economic reasons why, because you're already poor. You're going to put yourself in debt. And it's not spiritually sound. Christmas does not line up with the Bible.
Right.
It goes against the Bible.
Right.
You understand? Too many reasons why not to celebrate it. And you're teaching your kids a lie about Santa Claus. And how evil and creepy is that? You want to call the police on these black men reading the Bible because we terrify you, we disturb your dinner, but you'll tell your children if they're not good, Santa Claus will what you do? We go to sleep at night. Put pepper in your eyes, some nonsense.
Leave you with cold.
Yeah, leave you with cold. When I was little, they told you if you don't go to bed, Santa Claus will come, or some rich gonna put pepper in your eye. Some stupid nonsense. If you're not good, you're not getting none of your Christmas list. You're gonna get cold in your stocking.
Right.
All this garbage. We learn foolishness in this place. Go ahead, brother. Oh yeah, what do we consider good and evil in this place? Since we believe in Santa Claus so much, we teach our children lies. We believe in good and evil. How does Santa Claus line up with a moral compass?
Right.
And you teach your children, if they do good, they're only gonna get gifts all the time. And if they're bad, they get nothing. You don't even live by that. You don't live by that. As an adult, you don't live by that. Go ahead.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, and verse 22. But be ye doers of the word.
Be doers of the word. This Bible goes directly against Christmas and all pagan holidays. You understand? And if you're a righteous man or black woman in church and you hear the sound of our voice and you know it's wrong, you should speak up against that church.
That's right.
And say, get the Christmas tree out of here. Let's start serving the Lord, man. Let's do it the right way. You understand? You can't just be hearers of the word. You can't just hear something and go about your life.
That's right.
You can't just hear that what? You can't just hear that Christmas is bad and then go celebrate Christmas. Go ahead.
And not hearers only.
Right, read that from the top.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, and verse 22. But be ye doers of the word.
We are doing the word right now on this podium of wood, crying out and spare not.
That's right.
Do the word. That's how I know we have faith back here.
That's right.
And that's how I know that our people love to sin. Because their works look like a Christmas tree.
Right.
And mistletoe.
Right.
And stockings. And clove ham. And your mama's dressing. Read on.
And not hearers only.
And not just hearers only. How would you like for you to do what? You tell your kids all the time, go to school, be respectful, stay away from drugs, don't join gangs. Say yes ma'am, no ma'am. Don't take rides with strangers. For them to go to school and do just that. You would feel unappreciated. You would feel like a failure. And it would anger you. How do you think the Lord feels about us? When he gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we do the exact opposite. We hear it and do the exact opposite. Right. Makes you a hypocrite, man. Go ahead.
Deceiving your own self.
And you deceive your own self when you do that. You think something good is going to come to you by teaching your children to celebrate Christmas? I'll get you feel. You know those pictures with your mama struggles. She working 2 or 3 jobs. Some mamas that don't work had to sleep with Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie put up in that old Cadillac. And mama had to get her boots smoked just to give you Christmas presents. And you sit around that tree with her robe on, with her coffee, smiling, look at my baby. Look a little railroad with that toy. You like it, don't you? Mama did good this Christmas. No, you oppress mama. You teach your children evil, and you deceived your own self. You think God was with you? When you had to lay on your back for $40 to get those Christmas gifts for your kids? God was not with you.
Right.
Then you get on the phone and tell your girlfriend, God don't play about me, girl. I got that whole Christmas list. That wasn't God, that was the works of Satan.
Right.
You deceiving your own self.
Right.
Putting yourself in a debt, burning through your credit cards. Ain't paid no tithes, Commander YAHANNA yet.
Right.
And you think that God is with you because look at the bountiful presents. You deceive your own self.
That's right.
Food stand car, house full of food for Christmas. Last month you were scared the white man was gonna take it from you. Now, oh, I guess Pastor Holy Oil workers, we got food stamps now. Look at this Christmas spread. Look at this Thanksgiving spread. You deceive yourself when you do evil and you think the Lord is with you, man.
Right.
You better start being what other word? Read it from the top.
But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only.
Not hearers only, you understand? Give me Acts 5:29, man. We better start to obey the Lord like Christ did. You don't see nowhere in this Bible where Christ celebrated Christmas.
Right.
Not one scripture. You go tell your pastor on Sunday, hey, Pastor Willie Joe, how come we celebrate Christmas and I can't find it in the Bible? And don't have him give you some jive about no 3 wise men either. Show me Christmas presents under a tree and a stocking and mistletoe and eggnog.
Right.
That's right. Reindeers and white man coming down there. Ain't no chimneys in the projects, ain't no chimneys and no damn reservations, man.
Right.
That's right. Santa Claus ain't coming down no double wide. The hell you talking about? Read on.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God.
We ought to do what?
We ought to obey God.
See, these are the men who follow the Lord, and they said we ought to obey the Most High. That's what we got to get through our heads in 2025, man. We've been doing it our way this whole time, and it got us nowhere. We don't own that one. We barely own any businesses down here on this strip. My brother just looked it up the other day. Over 700 and some churches in Fayetteville. We think going to church and singing and worship is how we get God's grace. It's how we get God's love and blessings. That's not how. How you get that? How you get on the Most High's good side? How you get the blessings from God is doing what?
We ought to obey God rather than man.
Rather than man. Man tells you to celebrate Christmas. Man tells you to eat pork. Man tells you to go out and spoil brat kids gifts they're gonna play with for 5 minutes and toss it to the back of the closet.
Right.
Teaching your kids evil and how to be selfish in this place. You understand? We gotta obey God, not man.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus.
Drop that. So give me Acts 5. No, give me Luke 11:28. You understand? How we understand? How you gonna be blessed in this place? I'm gonna tell you how. You might be afraid, well, what about my family if I get rid of the Christmas tree? What are my kids going to think? What are my wife going to think? She's going to think that you actually love and serious about serving God.
Right.
That's what your wife and kids going to think. They're not going to think that you're a bad father for doing what's right. They're going to say, it must be right if my dad's that extreme to get rid of a Christmas tree and say no more Christmas. That's going to make you a good father, man. If you're a single mother, it'll make you a good mother to do so.
Right.
Don't be afraid about what your family thinks about you. When you do right, you need to worry about what happens when you do evil.
That's right.
We end up on cargo slave ships for doing evil.
Right.
Have we learned enough? Read on.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 28. But he said, yea, rather, blessed are they that hear the word of God.
Blessed are they that hear the word of the Most High.
And keep it.
And do what?
And keep it.
And do what?
And keep it.
Once you hear the word of the Lord, you got to keep it. That means you can't celebrate Christmas no more, black man, Latino man and woman. You got to be obedient and get rid of that damn Christmas tree and all pagan holidays.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one